Oh, I'm too close. It won't let me do cool dodges. Hi, are you Timbits Tremblow?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir.
No.
Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
I don't think that means that your title isn't still doctor. Do you need anything?
Medical attention?
I'm feeling all right, doctor. But perhaps it is because I, too, am used to the smell of the dead.
Okay. This is a lot of words.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
Oh, my sister. Yeah.
And she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Oh, yeah, dude. She is just over the moon.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
All right.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too.
It's a nice euphemism for creepy.
Fear, or at least have a respect for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war...
Sir, I love dead
learned to
flesh.
face
How
my
dare
death
you?
And the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Nah, this guy seems fine. I'm not gonna do creepy boy jokes. I think he's A-okay. Yeah, he served as a medic in the war or whatever. I wasn't listening.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
I gotta say, there. While this guy does seem okay, there is very much something incredibly shady about the idea of a morgue owner who also happens to run a pawn shop that he runs at the morgue.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few
In
bodies.
fact,
The
I would go as
situation
far
was
as to
very
say
different when
that
the
this
main
guy
morgue was still
doesn't
open.
seem alright, based on that thing.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely.
Let's cover up that
happen.
face. There we go.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No,
The tone
I believe
change.
we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Okay.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
No,
Yes.
I agree with this
But
guy.
the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
What is Jonathan's deal? He's like, why don't you want to live forever? You'd be bored? That's an awfully depressing thought.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it.
Yeah, this is a hell of a
What
conversation
troubles
these two
me
are having.
Is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr.
I see, I
No,
see.
Dr. Reed,
Well, it's been lovely
I'm a
meeting
foolish
you.
man, but I like to think otherwise.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Goods that smell like corpses.
Who comes here to trade with you?
Goods with blood on them.
It's very unhygienic.
All kinds.
Even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a load off my mind. Thank you.
Are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
That's because they're self-selected. Only good people would go to a pawn shop at a morgue.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
All right, what do you got for me?
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Now, if I'm going to be drinking someone's blood, I feel like the shopkeeper is maybe not the best choice as far as gameplay goes. That might come back to bite me. I don't really. What can I even buy? Formula. Opium. Okay, I think I'm good on that. Codeine. I don't know what any of this is good for. So I think I'm good for now.
Bodies will arrive and then sadly depart.
Okay, that's a weird thing to say.
It's locked, all right.
I'm gonna miss those bodies. What a shame. What a shame. You okay? Alright. Yeah, I mean, the formula's probably crafting something. Where am I going? I didn't put that there. What are you doing? How do I zoom? Nope. There we go. Bring the wallet back to its owner. That's what I'm looking for. It would be great if it would stay on my map. Oh, it wasn't Pippa, it's for Milton. Or, yeah. I thought I saw Pippa. I don't know, whatever. Are you Milton? Probably not. Are you Pippa? Probably not.
Yes, Doctor?
No, you're Dorothy. I remember you.
That's all
Goodbye.
for now, Nurse Crane. Thank you.
She looks so upset that she's talking to me. Hi.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him?
Oh my god, you have a son, I get
heard
it,
much
Jesus.
of your talents as a physician.
Enough about your son. Okay.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about
Well,
this
I came here
since
because
you
my
arrived.
son is sick, and you
But
won't
we
stop
have no
talking about
choice,
my personal life,
considering
so...
the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have known from your hat that you're wearing inside.
What can you tell me
God.
about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Eat the rich. Are you that rich? I need to know
I'm
before I
really
maybe
that
drink your
rich.
blood.
Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say
I
so.
don't know why he's asking her this. I mean, he's asking her this because I told him to, but...
Rest in peace. I can cover any needed
What a weird
medical
question.
expenses.
Are you quite sure you're rich?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Ah, a gold digger.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
No,
I have
please,
other
my son.
concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
Before I talk about your son, tell me about your personal concerns. I love these moments. Now I order you.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you
Your
such
son's
a
just
bad
watching this like,
first
what the
impression?
hell
The
is happening
ambulance
right now?
driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief. but it wasn't cheap.
That's
She charged you?
Pippa, Pippa,
Yes,
Pippa.
and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Pippa,
I
Pippa,
share your
Pippa.
concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Well, good luck with your son. I'm leaving now. Oh, is it? No.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Oh, okay, bye. Oh, sorry. Alright.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I am thrust.
I want to find the right person. I can't keep wasting time on... Where... How do I find the person I'm looking for? Jesus. My map doesn't, like, tell me where he is. Maybe I should search the guard. No, I did that. Bring the wallet back to its owner. Are you you? Okay, bye. Let's take a close look at this creep. Okay, thanks. Do I not know what Milton looks like yet? Well, shit. You look like you might be Corcoran.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Yes.
Famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
It was right
Dr.
before I did
Tippett.
my
Yes,
doctor
I
crimes
remember.
that you were about to ask
I
me
was
about.
assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
My parents named me after a coronary bypass.
And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
I can't believe they're really saying that this guy's a blood transfusion specialist. That's like the Edgar was like, I saw the way you did that blood transfusion and I knew it was you. He literally said that. Oh man.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
I don't know. I mean, shit. I don't know anything about blood transfusions. Maybe he actually does have an incredible
This hospital
technique.
is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
He draws blood like a fucking bartender, just like flipping blood bags and syringes all around. He's a real showman.
It's more than enough. In any case,
I wasn't
the
listening. I
personnel
didn't
of a
hear what the
hospital
question
are
was.
Much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on
I'm not so
the point
sure
of
about that
character
dialogue
traits.
there. Some of them are really good. This guy doesn't look like he would talk like that. Yeah, there's no difference between good people and bad people, you idiot, you fucking moron.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even
Your
further.
blood is smelling better
If she
and
was a
better.
man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Oh, this guy's a sexist. I probably should fucking kill him and drink his blood.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Can I not? Oh, there we go.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
He had the flu, but I don't know, it just really seemed like I needed to cut his face off.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man.
Practice makes perfect, you idiot.
Happen again.
How's he gonna get better if he's not practicing?
Duh.
That guy was a practice.
Who was this?
He's practicing on him.
No. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
This guy's an asshole. You know, if I'm gonna drink anyone's blood, I feel bad drinking a doctor's blood. Surely that's not gonna be good for the hospital. Boy. Still think you're a vampire? Cool, cool, cool. I need to find Pippa or Milton. No, you're Sean. Oh, maybe there's signs on the doors that I can... That's Edgar.
It's locked.
Okay. Upstairs, perhaps. Nope. Maybe this upstairs. Okay. Over here, maybe. Nope. We'll find him. Oh, how nice for me. I would love a hacksaw. Thank you, hospital. Some guy's medical file. Don't mind if I do. Oh, cool. Supplies. What a great hospital.
I cannot
Love it here. Tippett, Strickland, and Aykroyd. Can I use some crafting, perhaps? As long as I can't find this person. What do we got here? Can I level up my weapons? I can do a treatment for fatigue. But I don't know if those supplies are quest items, so I'll hold on to those. Ooh. 15 speed, 15... Ooh. It's a little bit more stamina, but this seems like a good weapon. I need a handle, though. God. How do I break stuff down? Oh, here we go. Are any of these things made of handles? No. Alright, whatever. I gotta find Milton. Can I put a marker on him? Anything? Nope. Oh, I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. I am so fucking stupid. Hi.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
I forgot I could look through walls and see people's names. Well, I don't think she's the one I'm looking for anyway, though.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients.
It's serious!
We are running out of everything.
Get a grip, you idiot. Oh, I think I started mesmerizing her. Oh, no. Okay.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well, I'm not going to tell her to get a grip. That's not necessary. Should
How would
I?
you describe this?
It's...
Alright.
You must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry. I'm exhausted. No one has any idea
You're
when this
hysterical.
epidemic will be over.
There we go. Like a true gentleman.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Thanks. No, you're right.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Fair enough.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than
The
usual,
ambulance driver, so he's probably outside or
especially
something.
concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's
Is it
not the
just
kind
an
of man
act?
who's bothered about a bad reputation,
Jonathan?
whether he deserved it or not.
What does that mean? Is it just an act?
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned,
Fair.
Milton is not the chatty type.
Well, he is now that you've given me a hint about him.
Goodbye,
nothing there.
Miss Hawkins.
Alright, let's find Milton. Ooh. Thelma. Rakesh. Thoreau. Oh, here we go. We got a whole bunch of people over here. Whoa. What was that? Oh, I don't know these people, so I don't get to see their names. That sucks. If he's an ambulance driver, though, I imagine he'd be... Oh, there he is. Milton Hooks. Oops. Every fucking time. His reputation is mediocre among his colleagues. Well, then nobody will miss his blood. Hi, Milton.
Good evening, sir. I'm
Are you
Dr.
Milton?
Jonathan
Did I talk to the wrong guy?
I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr.
Yeah, you're
Reed.
Milton.
I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's
Okay,
quite
thanks.
a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can
Nice
call
to
me
meet you,
Milton.
sir. Fuck
I like to
you.
speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge
I
me,
ain't an
and I
idiot.
won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what...
Why does your face look like
Well,
that?
I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye.
Wanna bet?
I learned to shoot during the war and have carried
Pulled out
on
your
ever
liver.
since. Old habits die hard.
No need
Okay, that
to
is
explain,
not...
Dr.
All
Reed.
habits die
If you
hard.
ever need a better gun,
That is not what he
I
said.
may have something for you.
The thing about habits is they all die hard. Why does everyone hate
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls
Oh,
and boys
proper
sold to
fed.
all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
exactly.
shouldn't have asked.
We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
As a reminder, when I ask people about things that I have hints about, the blue things, and he does that weird tone, that is him, like, using vampire mind control powers. That's not just him being an asshole. I mean, it is, but it's not just him being an asshole.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Sometimes I forget I'm driving an ambulance halfway through.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's
Probably
a
not
complete
good.
disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Yeah, it's the locals are probably me.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredible.
Well, I've got good news for you,
Go get
Milton.
yourself
He's
if you
dead.
want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Good news, Milton. You remember that guy that you left to die? I found your wallet on him.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked
Okay,
by
fair
patients,
enough.
you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Man, if this guy wasn't an ambulance driver, his blood would be in my veins right now,
How
or
is the
however
situation
vampires work.
around
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything.
That's not what I said.
And it's getting worse every day.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over.
I
off.
retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
No,
Not at all.
it's the fact that you're an asshole and I hate you.
Please,
Jesus
take this money
Christ.
Anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Let's
I'd like
trade.
to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. I really...
Oh, he's got guns. Okay. Yeah. Do you have handle parts? Ooh, you actually do. God, that's expensive. Jesus Christ. I don't think I care that much.
Good evening,
Was there anything else I could have asked him? Oh, okay.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances.
Why am I saying this shit
It
to
can be
him?
very damaging.
Maybe
Why
you're
am I
right,
saying this shit to
but
him?
we support each other. And that's all that matters.
I bet you wouldn't like it if I drank her blood.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Why am
Come
I
on,
saying
Dr.
this
Reed.
shit to him?
Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're
Jonathan
doing.
is such a prick.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Is there more? Wait, what? Why is that still
What's
lit up?
going on?
Pippa's...
Huh. Weird.
Goodbye, Milton.
Well, bye. What else was there? Oh, I needed to talk to Nurse Brannigan. That's right. If I say track, will that put it on my map?
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Aha! Is that what that is? Where's that taking me? Can you... God, Jesus. Oh, okay, I have to craft the fatigue treatment. Okay. Oh, that was why the game was telling me that. Whoops. Now, what is over there? Is that the thing that I tracked? If I untrack that, will that go away? No, I have no idea what's over there. Let's find the nurse. He's fine. Oh, can I talk to her? Oh, she is on the other side of a wall. Now that I know her seat, can you... Oh, Pippa!
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
I'm ready to make
evening,
your
Dr.
blood
Reed.
taste better.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to
I had the
report me for
picture,
that,
but I needed to
just
confirm
feel
with the
free,
man
Doctor.
first.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey,
That's why they call it the
I'm
Pembroke.
no perfect
Hey.
woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Is that it?
Goodbye.
Alright. So long, Pippa. Where is Nurse Brannigan? Well, that's okay. I can craft that fatigue cure either way. What is that? Oh, that's just the name thing. Okay. I gotta say, the fact that the icon is a Y, I push the Y button on my controller almost every time. Well, that ought to fix this hospital.